That's ridiculous. Well, there you go. You want it? Yeah, it cleaned up pretty good. It's a Gerber. That's awesome. Ended up just being a fishing pole. I wonder if that's a good one though. It says SB Eclipse. I don't know. I ain't been down there that long for sure. I'm gonna set that right over here. Oh, the winding wheel. That's so weird. Like a pretty sparkly dress, and it had an anchor wrapped in it, and I'm not sure. It could be mud, could be blood, I don't know. It just freaks me out. I was like, why would somebody throw a dress in here? So I had to grab it. This dress is weird. When I first saw it though, I was like, man, if there's bones in this thing, this day just went to plaid. That's sketchy. It's just weird, isn't it? It was just in a spot, it was like 9 feet deep. No axes, like, and there's an anchor on it. You know, like, what is that about? That was what she was last seen wearing. You never know, dude. There could be some unsolved prom case. Way. Right next to each other. Unbelievable.
Dang, man, that one's cool. Still all the rock shit stuck to it. Like, fuck, I'll just leave it there for the looks.
That is cool, man.
Yeah,
it like it's still in the river.
It's ridiculous.
Dang, that's crazy.
And that I have a 22 that I found too. It was on top of that one, so it's like it fell out of the boat at the same time or something.
This is probably some of the coolest stuff that I have found so far. Between the rifles and a mysteriously bloody looking prom dress, that is completely crazy. Let's take a closer look at some of this stuff. Let's start with the smaller gun. My vast knowledge of guns tells me that this is a semi-automatic 22 rifle. That's about all I got. The stock is completely gone, which I'm starting to notice is the norm when you find a rifle in the river. Here's the little trigger where you'd slide it back, load the bullet into the gun, pow! You can see at the end of the barrel right here, that's where you'd put your bullets in. I'm gonna have to talk to some of my friends about this because I obviously don't know the terminology to gun parts. This doodad right here slides into this thingamabobber. There's a hole down here and then you pull the trigger and it goes BAM! That's about all I know. Let's look at the bigger one. I love the way that this gun looks. I had to chisel it out with a rusty nail that I actually found because I went ill prepared to find a gun. But check out the rocks and stuff that's now stuck to it from all the rust and all the corrosion that was left over. But I think this looks like a really cool mantelpiece now. Take a closer look, you can see it's lever action. I don't know what caliber it is. I'm sure my friends do and they're gonna tell me all about it in the comments down below. Now let's check out that creepy dress. So it's a pretty good looking dress if you ask me. It's strapless, size 8, black prom dress. What really freaks me out about this dress, and I know that I'm reaching and I don't really have any way to figure it out, but maybe you guys can help me, is check out this stain that's on the inside of the dress. I don't know what you call it, so I'm just gonna call it a boob cushion. It looks like the boob cushion is stained with what I would think is dried blood. I could be wrong, it was laying in the mud, it was been underwater for a long time, so who knows, but if there's a way to get any trace amounts or some way to test this with luminol or a black light, please let me know and I'll figure this out. And if I get enough support for what this dress is all about in the comments, then I will dive deeper into this and get more people involved and make another video for you. And we can't give an honorable mention to Tommy from Bartow Diving's YouTube channel. He found this large piece of Indian pottery, which is pretty much the coolest thing I think could have been found. Because yeah, guns and knives and prom dresses are one thing, but man, authentic Native American pottery, that's really cool. And yes, I did contact the police on these finds. Actually, there's a scuba diver that is a cop and he was with us. We talked about it for a while. We're gonna do some more digging on the prom dress and possibly the guns, even though the guns are too old to really do anything with, but the prom dress has definitely raised a couple question marks. So we'd love to find out who the dress belonged to, and if it actually is linked to a crime, then we would love to get that involved in the process to putting some closure to whatever happened to the girl who wore this dress. very much. Goodbye.